I'm sorry. You may not agree with me, but I have to truly believe that this virus crap is all about government control, not really about the virus. Granted, there's a lot of people have the virus, but more people died of heroin overdoses than this flu on any single day. Broward County has the emergency resolution 20-22, which says now you have to wear your mask even if you're in your own home. Doesn't matter if you lease, rent, or own the home. According to this resolution, you have to wear a mask. So I don't know what the fuck's going on. Another thing, another piece of control is the governor has shut down all the bars. Yet Walt Disney World is open. Restaurants and bars with restaurant licenses can stay open as long as they're following the social distancing rules. And bars can do that too. I don't know why you can't. I don't know why they've been singled out. The other thing I don't understand besides the virus is this protesting, which is totally legal until the violence and the destruction of property comes along. Seems like the BLM or Black Lives Matter people seem to think that they're above this law. They deface the roadways, paint big old yellow signs that say Black Lives Matter, but if somebody comes along and wants to cover it up, that's a hate crime. I see where one of the BLM guys was kneeling on some young toddler's neck and actually posted a video of it. That's fucking disgusting. Yep, more fucked up news. Not only is the BLM painting big yellow signs on the street that say Black Lives Matter, more groups are now deciding, well, hell, if the BLM can do it, why can't we? And they've painted defund the police on the city streets. Now, the city streets are public property, and to be defaced like that and allowed to be defaced like that is actually a crime. All this protesting and stuff, and the cops can't seem to do their job. Well, they could do their job, but they're not allowed to. Now I see where a bunch of protesters block a freeway. Now they're on a bridge, so there's no way to drive around them or anything. And the cops, to remove them, decide instead of using physical force, we'll use our pepper spray to get the protesters / domestic terrorists to get off the freeway and stop impeding the flow of traffic, to include emergency vehicles and all that other crap. Well, now one of the protesters is suing the police department for using pepper spray on him. If that ain't fucked up, I don't know what is. Now, I'm not saying all cops are bad. Probably less than 1% are bullies and bullies with guns and badges. But one of the stories I just read is a cop heads out onto somebody's property to take care of his business, and they had a rooster, and the rooster just happened to take a dislike to him and started to attempt to chase him. So the cop pulls out his billy club and beats the rooster to death. He kicks him and beats him. If that doesn't put a bad light on to the police, I don't know what does. Yeah. Now the wacko liberal Democrat mayors in some of the major cities that are already shitholes, they want to disarm their constituents. And these are the same people that allow so-called protesters to destroy businesses, break windows, set fires, destroy police cars, and beat people up. You know, to me, that just makes it a stronger argument that law-abiding citizens should be armed. Now, I get it. You may not like Trump. I understand that. You can't like everybody. His demeanor and the way he talks shouldn't be a trigger, though, for you to be allowed to call no other people who actually may like him names. I mean, the name calling is crap. You can call them a racist, whether they are or not. You call them a misogynist, a Muslim, or whatever. It's just crazy. That's Trump syndrome. And speaking of domestic terrorists that they call protesters, all over the nation and in fairly large cities, this BLM bullshit has caused millions, if not billions of dollars of damage to the cities, to the private businesses, the infrastructure, the roads. The police department has had to deal with burning their cars, attacking their police officers, harming them, injuring them. It just seems like there should be some way, since the BLM must be supported by some rich billionaire, probably George Soros. There just must be some kind of way that we can seek, cities, we, the people, can seek restitution for all the damages they've done over the last month and a half or so. Yeah, you probably understand. I get most of my news online. I saw the article where Pelosi decided to call this coronavirus, the commie virus, whatever you want to call it, COVID-19. She decided that it was time to call it the Trump virus. I guess she thought that that would be the new battle cry of the Democrats, but it just hasn't caught on. I guess she's not as good at creating nicknames as the Donald is, because his names seem to catch on. Live from the Ghetto Cruiser. Yeah, not so long ago, actresses and actors were losing their jobs. Like Tim the Tool Man lost his job for being too conservative. Roseanne Barr lost his job for being too conservative. Yeah, you have the View and the 5 asshole conservatives calling Trump all kinds of names. You have Nick Cannon, who's a confirmed anti-Semite, and he's made plenty of anti-white comments. These guys are still around. Talk about a double standard. I haven't seen any debates, presidential debates yet. I'm just wondering why that is. Seems like they may blame it on COVID or whatever. But with all the technology we have, Trump could be sitting in his White House Oval Office and Biden could be sitting in his shit house, and they could have an online, live, on-air debate. It's funny too, I saw where Trump's now been endorsed by the NRA and by most law enforcement agencies and the law enforcement union. Biden's been endorsed by BLM and Antifa. Go figure. It's a shame there's no third-party candidate. Oh, wait a minute. Kanye West is a third-party candidate, and a black man, and a conservative. Who knows? Maybe I'll vote for him. I have to wonder if the attack on that judge that killed her son and her husband got shot, coincidentally the judge was on the case of pedophile politicians. I just wonder if that FedEx imposter was hired by Clinton, the DNC, or some other rabid socialist, liberal, progressive Democrat. Hey, if Antifa and Black Lives Matter can have a GoFundMe account, I don't see any reason why I couldn't start one for myself. I could use the money for lessons on how to speak in front of a camera. I could use it to do a bunch of things that would make me more appealing to all the women, if that's possible. Hell, I could even go on vacation. So if anybody knows how to set up a GoFundMe account and knows any reason why I shouldn't set one up, you're always welcome to comment below. And as always, don't forget to hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down button. I don't care, either one. It just shows that somebody actually watched, besides counting how many people view. And if you want to really live dangerously, hit the subscribe button and the little bell beside it, and then you'll get an email notice or some kind of notice every time I post up a new video. But that's your life if you want to live dangerous.